What's up guys, Kazungu here, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today, we're going to look at the reissued Moon Shotgun, One Small Step, as well as its roles and effective methods for farming it. And I'm also going to go over why I think that this shotgun is something that every PvE player should definitely pick up. Before we begin though, if you like this video, a like and subscribe are always greatly appreciated, and they do go a long way to help out the channel. Also, if you want to check out my Twitch channel, I've linked it in the description below, so go give it a look if you're interested. And if you ever want to know when I upload a new video, make sure you ring the bell next to the subscribe button so you get notifications for whenever a new video is uploaded. Thank you again for watching, and let's begin. In the Season of the Splicer mid-season patch, Bungie reissued all of the remaining Moon and Dreaming City weapons. They haven't been the best received, however, as the Dreaming City's reissued weapons appear to not be dropping due to a bug of some kind, and the Moon weapons have had their new perk pools poorly received. While I do agree that many of the weapons available from the Moon are now worse than their previous versions, some, like Loud Lullaby and One Small Step, are being received really well. And for all the talk of Loud Lullaby being strong as the only 120 RPM hand cannon still capable of 2-tapping with only one buff, I think that One Small Step is being overlooked a bit since it has the potential to be one of the best legendary shotguns in PvE going forward. Let's start with how to get this shotgun though. It can be farmed from the Essence of Rage obtainable at the Lectern of Enchantment next to Eris Morn on the Moon. You'll need a Phantasmal Core to buy one of these essences, and you can buy more cores for 20 Phantasmal Fragments available at the Lectern, and you can get those fragments just from killing nightmares around the Moon. All you need to do to complete this essence and get a roll of the shotgun is to get kills with any of your abilities on the Moon, as well as obtain the Fangs of Shungath located in the World's Grave in the Hive Fortress on the Moon. The progress bar on the quest does say super kills, but grenades and melees do also count. In addition, the Fangs of Shungath item only have to be obtained the first time you get this shotgun, and if you had an older version of One Small Step from when Shadowkeep first released, you will not have to go find this item. As for the ability kills, I just played Altars of Sorrow and Sorrow's Harbor on the Moon, and I set up for an ability spam build. A great thing to do is to get any grenade that stays on the ground for a long time, like a Vortex, Solar, or Thermite grenade, and run a primary weapon with Demolitionist to help get these cooldowns as low as possible. Throw the grenades at the green orbs that the Hive spawn from, and watch as the Acolytes and Thrall get spawn killed by your grenades, and I was able to complete quite a few of the shotgun essences in one altar run this way. Another thing, when the update first released, there was a bug that was making you unable to purchase the essences. If that is the case, you can go reclaim it from the quests kiosk in the tower next to the postmaster, but I'm not sure if this bug has actually been patched yet or not. As for the shotgun and its perks though, the One Small Step is a 140 RPM shotgun in the kinetic slot. As a result, it has a base magazine size of 7, but any perk that increases your magazine size, like Appended, Tactical, or Extended Mag, will push that magazine size up to 8. You also get intrinsically larger ammo reserves and a slightly faster reload speed when your magazine is empty, as well as full auto trigger on by default for this shotgun. This shotgun is very much serving as a replacement to the Perfect Paradox, which was sunset at the beginning of Season 13, as it has the same archetype and very similar perks. As for the perks on this shotgun, the new version of the shotgun rolls with Trench Barrel in the 4th column. Trench Barrel has flown under the radar for a little bit of time now after the emergence of slug shotguns into the DPS meta, as well as 1-2 punch into general PvE shotgun use. But Trench Barrel never really disappeared and is still one of the best perks you can get on a shotgun for PvE, especially anything with a high fire rate. My fire team from the Day 1 Deepstone Crypt raid race actually used Trench Barrel shotguns in tandem with Anarchy to defeat Atrax 1, which I think shows how these shotguns are still very viable for a lot of content. On top of that, slug shotguns are quite powerful, but a lot of their strength comes from the hot swapping that most players do with them, which Bungie has highlighted as a target for a future nerf. For the actual damage output of this shotgun, however, I tested it against Carl in the Nessus Lost sector, and the shotgun at point blank range dealt 1,295 damage per pellet with a total of 12 pellets for an overall damage per shot of 15,540. And if we try and calculate Trench Barrel's damage, however, our shotgun will deal 1,943 damage per pellet across the same 12 pellets for a total of 23,316 damage per shot. That's an increase of roughly 50% in damage when Trench Barrel is active, and you get 3 shots of Trench Barrel for every melee attack you use. If we want a 1 mag DPS value for this shotgun, it took 7 seconds to fire all 8 of our shots, with 3 melees placed in to activate Trench Barrel for the whole magazine. Our melees dealt 7,103 each, and we found out that our shotgun fired 8 shots at 23,316 per shot, for a total DPS of 29,691 when we take the total damage and divide it by the time it took to fire. This isn't particularly high, but that does not include pairing this with something like Anarchy, and these are body shot values. This shotgun can potentially crit for much more damage, and could also be paired with a heavy weapon like a sword if you wanted to do good burst. As a result, I think that trench barrel shotguns, like the One Small Step, are quite valuable as they're very versatile weapons and you can pair them with a lot of different things. The first column perk of this shotgun also got a lot of love this time around, but the 2 specific perks I would like to highlight are Slide Shot and Lead from Gold. Slide Shot is really good because it lets you get a lot of extra shots in your mag during damage with this thing, or for generally slaying out on higher value targets with a shotgun. Lead from Gold, however, is what I chased on mine, and it makes the ammo for this shotgun much more abundant. I often like to run mods like Ashes to Assets on my helmet, but that will always cost one of my 2 ammo finders. However, with Lead from Gold, I can just run an ammo finder for my heavy weapon, and every time that I pick up a brick of heavy ammo, I will also get the equivalent of 1 brick of special. Another reason why I think One Small Step specifically is so good is the fact that it is currently very unique in the kinetic slot. There are plenty of good perks for a lot of shotguns. However, if you want a kinetic trench barrel shotgun specifically, you currently only have 2 options. And only One Small Step is particularly good. The only other kinetic shotgun currently rolling with Trench Barrel is the Astral Horizon from Trials of Osiris, which is an aggressive frame, and therefore is not particularly powerful for use in PvE. One Small Step is definitely worth picking up in my opinion, since it's so easy to farm for, and is likely to be pretty good going forward, as well as the fact that it is currently the only kinetic shotgun that is good for PvE endgame that can roll Trench Barrel. And we don't really know when we'll get another shotgun capable of doing the same. Also, if slug shotguns ever do see a decline in usage due either to a nerf or different encounter design, this shotgun could very easily take the place of the heritage that most players have been using for the last 6 months. You'll definitely want to have one of these ready to go. However, that's all I have for this video, so remember that if you liked the video or found it helpful, a like and subscribe are greatly appreciated, and feel free to check out my Twitch channel if you ever want to see me and some of my friends live stream some Destiny 2, along with some other games. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Later, everybody.